They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Welcome to the new series. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play of Bioshock. Bioshock has always been a huge, one of my top 10 favorite games. It's always been something that's been very near and dear to my heart. And as we go into this, it's just something that, it's a very, very favorite game of mine. And I thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And let's just see where all we can head off with this as we start. Alright, here we go. Interesting start off to a game. Very strong beginning. As we are plane crashed in the middle of the ocean, with our only safe haven being this one lighthouse. I know it's an older game, but it's still near and dear to my heart. One of my ever favorite games. I'm very excited to bring this to you as a new content and just to see where everything goes. Trying some new things with the layout. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you prefer the way I had it before, just let me know. I'm really interested to see how, I'm wanting to play around with some things, try and get some editing going here and there, and actually just see what all we can do with this. We find ourselves in the middle of the ocean. I have no idea why there's even a lighthouse out here, because normally lighthouses are to like steer people towards the shore so they don't hit on rocks, but there's no shore. Well, that's ominous. Whoa. That's ominous. No gods or kings, only man. In what country is there a place for people like me? Andrew Ryan. Architecture of this game by far is just beautiful. Wow. I've actually never played this game on mouse and keyboard. I've always played it on controller, so I'm very excited to see how that turns out. 10 fathoms. Random mermaid. 18 fathoms.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
And there we go. Welcome to the city. Alright, Rapture by far is one of my favorite game settings because the people who made this game did a phenomenal job in making the ocean feel like it's part of this place.
Just one more minute. Spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
Oh no. Johnny made a friend.
No trespass. Don't hurt me. Just let me go. Just give me my gun.
I don't think she wanted to say hello.
Is it someone new?
It's such a trip down memory lane. Oh my goodness. It's been so many years since I've played this
I don't know how
game.
you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to
Well, the door
higher
ain't
ground.
open. Yeah, there it goes. Okay.
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind.
Here we are.
We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding.
I don't really feel like I have much of a choice. You know, one guy's wanting to talk some sense. He's like, look, you're going to have to trust me. And the other guy is trying to kill me with hook hands. So... Okay. Odd.
Just a bit further. How do you like that, mister?
Hey, can I get one of those guns? Do you want to just hand me one of those?
Now, would you kindly
I'd
find
rather
a
have the gun.
crowbar or something?
Just...
Bloody splicer sealed Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
What I said of flowers every day. Always send them back. You call that gratitude?
Well, that's a warm welcome. Ah, get it? Fire? Warm? Okay. No, not funny.
Come on now.
You got anything on you? Okay, good. When hurt, press F to heal. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. I don't know any of these controls because, like I said, I've always played these on controller. I have not played these on mouse and keyboard. This is going to be an interesting ride, but oh my gosh, such a trip down memory lane. A little graphic in case that's not your thing.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's talk. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating from my...
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You all right, Boyle? First time plasmid's a real kick from a mule. But there's
Okay,
nothing like a
so a
fistful
couple
of lightning
really
now,
cool things that they just did. This is a perfect setup to the world that we now inhabit. In the sense that not only are we told about a ton of terminology. Can I get out now? Oh, okay, no. So not only are we told about a lot of terminology in this game, plasmids, Eve, Adam, Big Daddies, Little Sisters, angels, things like that. We are given a sense of the, oh no. Oh no, that's a lot of water pressure. Okay. Okay. So I think we're safe for now. So we're told about a lot of different things. We're told a lot about the lethality of the world and how normal that is. So Eve is, I want you to think more of it like a mana pool. Okay, we're not safe. But how do I switch weapons? How do I switch back to my... There's got to be a quicker way. It's a tab. One. Okay. So how do I switch back to my plasmid? Okay, so that's the function keys. Okay. So if I can do this right, I can zap one and boom. Okay. Not as quick as I'd like it to be, but oh well, we go with what we got. So Eve is technically like our mana pool. This is, as you can see, I've used my electric fist a couple times. So it... Thank you. So it slowly starts to drain. Oh, okay, I can do it that way. That's gonna make things a lot quicker, yeah. Just gonna let you, let the fire take care of you up to this point. So we get an understanding of splicers, which are these people who are threats. We don't know much about them or who they are, but we know that they are threats. We also learn about Big Daddies, which, notice the Big Daddy was a predominant threat, but didn't act threatening to us like the splicers did. He only cared about the little girl. Then we know about Adam. Now, Adam is the genetic material that they use to make these. And it's a much more rare resource than Eve. Adam and Eve, very biblical symbology right here.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe... I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
We find ourselves with a lot of lore coming in. We're in this underground city made for the artists and the scientists. But something has happened to turn them all into mindless brutes. I wonder if we can go around.
Why is it today and not then when you were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Oh! that will switch between either way. Sweet.
Plasmids changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
All of this happened in 1959. Just all this destruction and violence turned a city as beautiful as this. This was my introduction to the video game trope of nothing good ever happening. This was my introduction to the trope of nothing good in video games ever happens in the bathroom.
Charlie, where you going? No!
She's dead. He's dead, and she sounds more inconvenienced than anything. Boop. It's like, ah, Charlie, you're dead. I told you you couldn't die until Tuesday. God, it's just, this is such a good game series. And if you're not familiar with this game series, then I would love to introduce you to it and just take you alongside the journey into Rapture. See, oh, you can get drunk. I forgot to mention, you can totally 100% get drunk.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Now this game is such a rich lore, and it's such a just open environment, and very much encourages you to explore around. New Year's Eve alone. So, or is that hold I? T.
Then why do I live?
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Hephaestus, working. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
And thus begins the story of Diane McClintock. You find stories of people all throughout Rapture, and we'll hear her story throughout tonight, or throughout the night as we go through. I want to find her other audio logs and bring them to you. I'll definitely try and keep an eye out for them. And this is another incentive. You know, this... Excuse me. Thank you. Do you mind? I'm talking. The stories of these people as they go throughout this whole thing, you'll see a ton of different people, and they're the ones that help make this city come alive.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole the size of a rock coming out of your crapper for about 3 weeks now? I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare, trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
So there's a hole in the men's bathroom. We're gonna have to go take a look at that. We're gonna have to go take a look at that. And there it is. Okay, so let's be a little careful.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower
Now here's
that
the reason
weapon
why
for
I
a
wanted
minute?
to lower that weapon, and it's that little girl right down there. Don't get any pretensions that...
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam. The genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it. Everybody
So this is kind of where we
needs
get the explanation of what exactly the Adam is and the difference between Adam and Eve. But here's why you need to be careful around little sisters.
That's the big daddy. She got his Adam. He keeps her safe.
I forgot to mention something. I'm gonna have it in front right here so this way you see it, but I'm gonna have a little symbol that I'm gonna put up in the bottom corner, and whenever you see that symbol, know that something very gory is gonna be coming about. It's gonna be like a little graphic warning for you to know that this game is very graphic, it's very bloody, and so some of these moments may come through, and I will try and put a symbol up before they happen so this way you have a little bit of time to prepare and do exactly what you need to do. Either that or I'll make a little audio cue or I'll do something. I'm not 100% sure yet. I will figure it out in post. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the director's commentary. It's a little film. We'll worry about that later. Alright, let's see what all we have in store right here. Search everything. I don't think I can run. I don't think running is an option in this game right now. Dude, do you mind? Thank you. Okay.
Leave me alone! Come on!
Okay. It's interesting to say the least. So they have this. So this is 1959. Yet it seems like this city is pulled. Well, I think right now it's 1963. It was in the opening cinematic. But it was in the opening cinematic, but it seems like this city is just stuck in 1929 or 1920. Alright, we need to get today's stay up to date. We need to get to Neptune's bounty. That's where he said we needed to go. That doesn't sound good. Okay, I hear whistling. Where's the whistling coming from? Oh, hey, you're in water. Boop. I wish I could sprint. Why can't I sprint? I want to run. There's lots of people here who wish to kill me. I would appreciate the ability to run. Okay. Boop. So, I get, how do I, oh yeah. Okay, now we need to go. Am I crouched? Oh, there is a sprint. Huh, it's been a hot minute. Okay, let's see if we can't get out of here and into medical, okay.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here!
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB wolf or the CIA jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or das Vidania, Jerry.
So he automatically assumes we're from another government trying to steal the riches when we're just a guy who crashed in a plane. But his control over these people is the really horrifying thing. Oh, I think I was crouch walking this entire time. Alright.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
So now we find ourselves in the medical wing of Rapture, and I think now's a good time to go ahead and cut the episode off. I want to try and keep things short and more condensed in this one, so this way it's not as like 45 minutes to an hour long episodes like we have with Destiny, and I'm still going to try and keep those to that content that seems to fit good content wise with the episode. This one I have a little bit more control over. So thank you so much for joining me on this. I really hope you enjoy this series. I cannot tell you enough how much I love this game series. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I do, and I'll see you next time. Just make sure you go the way the crow flies.